Hi folks, welcome back for part 2. So I think that I was on this page, just showing you and rambling about these inked papers again. You can see this octopus, I love how it shows through, swimming in the water there. Most of these are from the Graphics Fairy. There's seashell stamp on fabric. I've used very little scrapbook paper in this book, I just wanted to mention. So it's actually quite a lot thinner, but it has as many pages as usual, you know, in case you were wondering. Most of the papers are just the tea-dyed or the papers that I've done myself. So another nature quote here, and had to include some puffins, of course, because everybody loves puffins. This is a lovely watercolour wildlife book made into some pockets. So another tracing paper tag. I covered this side with some more vintage plant book and some more shorebirds there. This sample that I had was silverweed, which I thought looked as though it might grow in the bottom of the ocean. It has this lovely silvery colour on the bottom of the leaves. So I'm guessing that's how it's got its name. More of these lovely sandy effects and some plant transfer. And here too, and some more, whatever that's called, collaging with some inked cheesecloth. This is a lovely image, a mermaid, very, very detailed and very beautiful. I've just done some wavy lines around here. Our revels now are ended. This is Prospero's speech in The Tempest, and this is where we get our expression, "We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep." I love that quote. I don't know if anyone's mentioned it, but I think Shakespeare is quite a clever chappie. Such a beautiful way of using words together. So a little wax paper disc with a seed in here, and another of these lovely vintage postcards. This one is from Nora again, which you'll hear from Nora in that September video that I haven't uploaded yet, because the book was a gift, but I've mentioned it as coming before. And she says even less on that one, she says from Nora. Some more lines, tracing paper. There's a beautiful vintage, I think it might be like a wood engraving or something like that, I'm not sure, but it has really, really intricate line details on here. Of a shipwreck, I thought that would appeal to her. And a vintage illustration of some, where was the title? African animals. So it's got a mermaid here and this very peculiar creature, what I thought was interesting. And a little vintage tea card of some shorebirds. Some more seaweedy samples in wax paper, and I've stitched around these on the machine. And this is another tracing paper on a journaling card. And another pocket here. and on the back something, I think, a little fussy cut shell, and then I've done that as use the shell as a little tuck space to keep that closed. And I think that's the end. More Tim Holtz. Love this memorandum pack. So you can see here the this netting that I was talking about. I've put it between the cover and the end papers so that it just sticks out the edges. Looking cool. And I think I've shown you all the charms. For a change, I remembered. I've put some of them on chains to give that kind of shipwrecked effect. Like that. Now the other thing that I just wanted to say thank you to everybody after my last distressing video message about the samples and exporting dried pressed flowers. So many of you have sent me the information of whatever you know relevant to your countries, which is really, really helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time to help out. So that has helped me a lot. So as I said, in case you haven't seen part one, we haven't quite got to the bottom of an official answer from every single country, but America, Canada, Europe so far is fine. Australia we might be having a little bit of trouble with. They don't like our plants, so I will let you know. So if anyone is on my list and you're from those countries, then that's the update for you. So thank you again for all your help in that regard. Thank you for coming to watch my video, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.